What's up guys, Elijah Reporter here. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're gonna start like doing moving stuff. So we're gonna take apart a bed because somebody's coming to pick it up. We sold it and gonna pack up some stuff, and then after that's over, we're gonna go for a little ride over to the beach. So stick around. Oh, by the way, I do own more than just this Ducati shirt. I do have other clothes. So I think we just need an Allen wrench out of here. That wasn't that hard. It only took like 10 minutes. So people are gonna come pick that up. Maybe we'll eat some lunch. And later on, we're gonna go for a ride over to the beach, which is that way. So we went out and ran some errands, and I got not one, not two, but 3 new Matchbox cars for the collection. All right guys, so I did not get to go over to the beach because it's been like this outside. So today's actually Sunday. Yesterday was Saturday, and that's when I was filming stuff. So that person that was supposed to come get the bed, they didn't come till like 5 o'clock. They were supposed to come at noon. So we ran some errands while we were waiting for them, and it was literally just raining like this all day long. So tomorrow is Monday, Memorial Day. Hopefully it'll be sunny so we can actually go over to the beach. So just stay tuned. So since we're just stuck inside, we're gonna film some stuff for my wife's channel. You can follow her or subscribe to her at The Katie Mate. I'll put the link in the description. But she's gonna make some tie-dye shirts. She does like all kinds of like how-tos and arts and cooking and whatever on her channel. So go follow her or go subscribe to her. The puppy's still here. Maisie, what are you doing? Maisie. She looks like a Smurf when the fish tank light shines on her. Smurf puppy. So thanks to absolutely no help from me, we're now at this point in making this vlog happen. I really screwed up. I accidentally turned the shower on. It was awesome. Yep. So as she's about to start doing this, I'm reading the precautions, and I just want everybody to know that this does contain salt. So be careful with that. Also, you should call poison control if you ingest this. You should not induce vomiting. Coming along.
We have to go make the dye now.
Oh, okay. Well, she finished the tie-dye shirt. So if you want to actually see how she did it and everything, you can follow or subscribe to The Katie Made on YouTube. Follow her on Instagram. Go to her blog. It's all The Katie Made. You'll be able to find it no matter what. So yeah, it looks pretty awesome.
Thanks.
So here we are guys, now on day 3 of trying to get this motovlog out. It is now Monday, Memorial Day, and it is still raining just so hard. Guess what guys? It is not raining today. Not yet anyway. It could start any moment, but it's Tuesday. It's like day 4 of me trying to get out here on the bike, so I'm gonna let you get a little look at it real quick before we take off with the fender eliminator. The mirrors, it's looking really good. All right, let's get this thing started. All right. All right, now we're getting out on the road. I wonder how hot it is. You see how hot it is? 93 degrees. Ducatis are notoriously known for being hot bikes. And this bike is no exception. And it's air cooled, so it does tend to get a little hotter than you would wish. It actually doesn't feel that bad outside since the sun's not shining. If the sun was beating down upon us, it would be really warm. Alright, so on our way to the beach, you're going to get a little interstate highway test. Alright, so on this little interstate test, we're probably going to get up to like 70-ish. So good to see. The bike is really not that uncomfortable at high speeds. In my video I said it's really bad. It's not terrible. It's not the worst thing ever. So yeah, here we are, 70 miles an hour basically. It's not that bad. I wouldn't want to do like a long trip like this. But to get to like the beach over here, we only got to go like a mile on this, so it's really not terrible. Alright, we're still recording, so that's good. I have been having problems with my GoPro, so I had a memory card that I guess wasn't like recommended by GoPro, and it would cause the file to become corrupt like halfway through, and so my GoPro would randomly stop recording and then turn off. So that was and I couldn't figure out what the problem was, because I thought, like, I have a GoPro Hero 4, so I thought, well, maybe the GoPro's just old, it's not working, whatever, blah blah blah. But it wasn't that the GoPro wasn't working, it was just the memory card. So on GoPro's website, they actually have a list of recommended SD cards, and ooh, gonna get a test of those anti-lock brakes. They actually have a list of the recommended GoPro SD cards, so I got one of those, and I haven't had any problems since then. So that's really good, because I was worried that something was wrong with my GoPro and I was gonna have to get another one. So this bike does have anti-lock brakes, which is a really nice feature, especially here when you have a lot of traffic like I do. So they work really well. This bike has Brembo brakes. So the brakes are nice. It is single disc in the front, and I know a lot of nicer bikes are dual disc, but this is single. But I've never had any problems. These anti-lock brakes have gotten me out of some sticky situations with people, the wonderful drivers of South Florida, and yeah, they work well. It also has cornering ABS, which I'll let you kind of look up on your own and see what it is. But one of the great things about this bike is there's an off-road mode, and you can actually turn off that ABS. So if you are off-road, you can lock up the back tire and skid around and drift and stuff like that. So that's kind of a cool feature of this bike that you know, does make it a little bit more off-road capable than what people might think, since it's a Ducati. But no, it works. I've never used that off-road mode, but I've heard that it works really well, so I hope I get a chance to test out the off-road capability of the bike. This might turn into kind of a wet adventure. Like all through Memorial Day weekend, it poured down rain, and so I haven't had a chance to ride over the holiday weekend, which really sucks. But the weather is what it is, and you can't do anything about it. I have ridden this bike in the rain accidentally, but I've never ridden this bike in the rain intentionally, and I don't really intend to. That actually brings up a good point though. The other day, my wife and I went to meet up with some friends at a park, and it was perfectly nice outside. I think this was like last Wednesday or something, and it started to pour down rain, and like monsoon, and I was like, oh, this would be great footage. So I turned my GoPro on, I got home, the file recorded for like 30 seconds, and then it was corrupted by the SD card. That's what pushed me over the edge, because it was like some good, like, you know, good content, I guess, if you want to call it good content. Why are we braking here? What is happening? There's your test of the horn on a 2019 Ducati Desert Sled is so weak. But it's a horn and it works. I understand that Jaguar was trying to let that car over, but like, you can't just slam on brakes in the middle of the road. So I mentioned this in the review. Having this gear indicator is so nice. You can see it right here. Changes. It's great. It really is awesome to have, especially if you're a new rider. It's one of the huge decisions, or one of the huge features that made me decide to get the new one over the old one. Having that gear indicator, I mean, it's fantastic. So, but the gauge cluster is super simple, super. It's really bright at night. You can see it really easily. Everything. It's great. The main, like, the features, I think the features on the new bike, the 2019 or the 2020, if you have a 2020 Desert Sled, it's the same bike. They didn't do anything new. But just compared to the old ones, you see right here, I'm in neutral. We got the neutral on the gear. We have the light that tells us. If I put on my turn signals come up right there. Same with like caution lights, all that stuff. We got the tachometers right here on the bottom. All the menus really easy if I want to see it, like the temperature, 82. I can look at my range left, 141 miles. My trip odometers, both of them, my total odometer. You can go into the settings. That's where you do like the off-road mode, all that great stuff. All right, so now we're about to actually be on A1A, Beachfront Avenue. Yeah. So today is the first day that our beaches have been open here in Broward County, Florida. And so, like, you can't sit on the beach, but you can walk on it, and you can like go in the water, but you can't sit on the beach. So yeah, so we'll probably come back over here later with my wife and bring a car over, and just so we can actually walk on the beach. We haven't been able to go on the beach since like halfway through March, so it's been like 2 months since we've gotten to be on the beach, and that's like the whole point of living in South Florida. Like a little mouse car. It's so cute. Say hi to YouTube, mouse car. Alright, oh, we're gonna get to see the ocean. I love the ocean. There it is. Look at that giant float. Oh my god. So here we are on the beach. People are out on the beach. A couple people doing stuff. So yeah, so like this is like the main strip of Fort Lauderdale Beach. This is where like everybody is at nighttime. There's like, yeah, lots of awesome restaurants and bars and stuff like that. All these, of course, hotels and stuff where the tourists stay. So usually like on a Friday night, like there are just tons of people down here. It's all lit up. Like this place on the corner here, the Elbow Room, they always have live music. So after La Quarantine ends, we'll definitely come back up here and do some vlogs with people around, because it's just an awesome place to be. All these restaurants are allowed to open, but we still have like a lot of restaurants that are allowed to open, but they're just not open. Yeah, it's sad. It's like, it's just so weird to ride down here and there be like no one here. Like last week, it was just like there was nobody. It was so weird. That's when I wanted to come out and get a vlog, because I was like, when the beach reopens, everybody's going to be back here, and I really wanted some footage of like when everything was just like shut down. It was just nothing. And overall, guys, in case you can't tell, I love this bike. I love it so much. I'd rather be in this bike than in that Mercedes right there. That's for sure. Like at the beginning of this video, I kind of included a more like daily life kind of part of the vlog. And I like doing that. So if you guys enjoy it, want to see more, leave a comment down below. I know you guys don't really like know me yet, but that's part of the goal of the channel, like for you guys to get to know me. We want to build like a really cool ooh, those rims are dirty. We want to build like a really cool motorcycle community around this channel. If you do like seeing those kind of vloggy kind of videos, not just moto vlog or about motorcycles, let me know in the comments below. And I'm probably going to do them either way, but it would be nice to know if there's like some interest from people in that, because I can start doing more of it, especially like where we live. There's so many cool things to do. We have the beach, we have some of the best restaurants, you know, like the nicest cars. Like there's always cool stuff to do, art shows, that kind of stuff. So It's a very like bohemian, eclectic place to be, and so we do that stuff. So all I got to do is bring a camera along, and we'll do it. Look at all these cops just getting paid to sit there. So if you saw that photo that I took for the review of the bike, the thumbnail on that, I'm sitting in front of that cop car. The whole point of that, I put that picture on my Instagram, which you can follow at Music Guy EP. Go check it out. You'll get to see stuff before I post it on YouTube, like the fender eliminator, all that stuff. I posted pictures and stuff like that before I put it on YouTube. So go follow at Music Guy EP. Links always in the description box below. Anyway, the whole point of me posting that picture was because that cop car was empty. It was sitting there, and like literally right in front of it when we got there were two old men just sitting on the beach, like not giving two cares about the rules of not being on the beach. So I just thought that was funny. So all these cop cars, I guess, have people in them because they have their lights on. It's a sweet little Triumph. Looks like a little Bonneville. It's a cool bike. The bike, like I said, is kind of heavy when you're moving around. It doesn't feel heavy when you're going though. Like it feels light, it feels nimble. You're so high up that it feels like you can just flick the bike around wherever. Like the handling at low speeds is amazing. You can turn so sharp and everything because you being high up, it gives you like such confidence, I feel like. Alright guys, well the weather is starting to look a little bit worse. You can see out there on the ocean, that's definitely a storm that's going to move in. It's supposed to thunderstorm all day today, so I'm kind of surprised we got any kind of clear at all. It was actually really sunny this morning, but I had some work to do, so I couldn't come out on the bike. But it is starting to get worse, so I am going to head home, hopefully outrun the rain, stay ahead of the rain, I guess. So I hope this video has kind of maybe answer some questions. I know there's a lot of stuff I didn't talk about in the review video, and the reason I didn't was that video was just getting kind of long and I didn't want it to get too boring. And so I hope I've kind of talked some more about, talked more about the gear indicator, the ABS, those kind of features that I didn't really get to talk about that much in the review. So I hope this video may have helped answer some of those questions that you had, and you're obviously going to learn more about the bike as we do more moto vlogs. If you have questions about the bike, feel free to drop them in the comment section below, or any questions really. So if you did enjoy today's video, please give the video a thumbs up. Please subscribe to the channel, tell your friends. I'm trying to get more videos out like every couple days, which is what I've been doing. So that's going to do it for today's vlog, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it. Ride safe, and I will see you soon.